Since May 2021, the Helena Kennedy Center at the Sheffield Hallam University has issued 4 reports to propagate the lie of forced labor in Xinjiang. China Daily has examined the source of the reports and made field trips, and has recently found that the reports came from an organized group of disinformation providers with a hidden agenda, and the authors of the reports and the patron of the center have links to terrorism and extremism. Do you have any comment?
我也看到了《中国日报》这篇起底的有关报道。
I've seen the China Daily reports, and I give you a thumbs up. It's a well-written piece. I noted that the report pointed out the authors of the so-called research papers you mentioned have either long received funding from government agencies like the U.S. Department of Justice, or openly admitted to having a family member who is a terrorist suspect. The patron of the Helena Kennedy Center is the founder of an extremist anti-China political group. The reports published by the Center on Forced Labor in Xinjiang are seriously flawed, and the stories in these reports cannot stand basic fact-check and have been proven false by the people and companies cited in the reports themselves. Some of the citations in the reports have either been proven to be fake news or disinformation spread by the infamous Australian Strategic Policy Institute. The center's reports, which endorse the outrageous lie of forced labor in Xinjiang, are a disgrace in the academic circle, yet they are quoted by anti-China politicians and media in the US just to justify the US government's groundless sanctions on Xinjiang. If you take a look at the background of the scholars who compiled the reports, you will find that it is not human rights that these people care about or want to study, and they have no credibility or academic ethics to speak of. They are paid by the US to provide means of spreading disinformation for anti-China forces. I want to stress that lies will always be lies, no matter how they are wrapped. With more fair-minded journalists and other people telling the truth about Xinjiang through interviews and other first-hand experience, more people are getting to know the real Xinjiang and have come to learn who are behind the lies about Xinjiang and how these lies are spread. It is important that people across the world know the truth and stay perceptive so that they will not be deceived by those sinister and cheap lies.